Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, it's another installment of things I hate because I felt like talking about this. Because why not? I realized that the last video was probably pretty boring, so I'm gonna have this playing in the background. I play Magic the Gathering, shocker. Uh, but yeah, um, welcome back. Today we're talking about today we're talking about fakes, and what I mean by that is people. Um, So there's a lot of one of the things I hate most is someone that is just completely fake about themselves. It's like people that just like put on an act or to play as a specific character um for a thing. Do you get what I mean? Like I think the most prevalent one about this is YouTubers, and shocker, me. Oh, August, are you a fake? No. Obviously like I'm my personality is pretty the same as everything else. Um, but what I mean is like, how do I explain this? It's the people that like go online and are just like, like they aren't real. They aren't genuine. I guess one of the prime examples of that is like Mr. Beast. Or like people like that. They put on an act for the thing. And don't get me wrong, I get that everybody has like a gimmick they do, and I get that everybody like YouTubers and stuff like that like have like a character they're playing sometimes. Um, I heard this from somewhere. I think it might have been like Josh from The Boys, but it was like it's not that we're like fake. It's just that like the personalities we have in these videos are like just an over exaggeration of our real life personality. And like I get that completely, but it's just kind of it's annoying regardless. I'm not like that's fine. I get it. But at the same time, I'm also like, well, like I don't know. It unsettles me the wrong way. I'd never be like fake to you guys. Yeah, I might play up something a little more, or I might be a bit more joyful than what I'm actually feeling. That's just how it is. I mean, like it is what it is. That's normal. Oh, I don't want to say normal, but it's kind of expected. Um, in a scenario like that, unfortunately. Um, but yeah, I don't really like the idea of that, if you know what I mean. It's kind of okay. It's just weird. I I feel like the best way like to show people that you actually like care about what you're doing is to be yourself. When you're actually like true to like what you want to do and like how you want to be, how you put yourself and show yourself to others, you like become so much more genuine. I'm trying to do that. Granted, I play things up a little bit, but like I have this whole series, things I hate. Like things I hate. I'm talking about things I hate, that I hate seeing, that I hate interacting with. Especially like when I was back in high school, um, there were people in high school that would just like play a totally different role than what they were. It was the most annoying thing on the planet. Like, because really, what it's like they'd play at being cool, or they'd play at being holy cow. They'd play at being I don't know. They try way too hard to be like unique, if that makes sense. Uh, it's just it's really annoying to see. Like I remember vividly there's this guy named Jerome. He was in one of my classes and Jerome just kind of sucked overall. He was like fake about everything. He wouldn't like he just wouldn't be himself. Like and I think that's what like the biggest issue was is he just wouldn't be himself. And like it was so obvious too because like what that tells people is that like you're not confident enough to be yourself, which is ridiculous. Like, I don't like, I don't really get it. Like the people that are always like, oh, like I need to play it up, so people like me. Who cares if they like you? It shouldn't matter what like people think of you. I think that's what the real thing is the people that like care too much about what other people think about them. I hate those kinds of people because they just aren't true. They aren't true to themselves, and it's like you shouldn't have to like care. You shouldn't have to like care about any of that, you know? It's kind of ridiculous.
This should strike fear into you.
It's just makes me annoyed more than anything. Really annoyed. Because if you can't accept being yourself, then like no one's gonna treat you like you want to be treated. Do you get what I mean? Like I don't know if I'm explaining it the best, but it's tedious. It's annoying to deal with those kinds of people.
Bad
They don't
idea.
like it's just why?
That is the sound of your demise.
Whatever. The people that do and act like that, you don't need to. You shouldn't have to. Like no, like if you really want to be yourself, you should be yourself, and you shouldn't be ashamed of being like that. Like that is like one of the biggest issues I see with like people in this generation, I guess. Or not generation, but like people in my age group, is a lot of them have like mental issues, and we're kind of in a society where I don't want to say it's encouraged, but it kind of feels that way sometimes. It kind of feels like I don't know. It just kind of feels like, oh, I've got like a mental illness. Who cares? Like no one's gonna think of you differently unless like it actively like is like killing you or something like that, you know? Like it really is not like it's not such a big deal. It shouldn't be needed to be such a big deal, if you know what I mean.
More power.
It's just tedious, and I don't want to deal with it because those kinds of people suck. Just frustrates me. I win here, but it's just it unsettles me. And like don't get me wrong, like if you actually have mental issues and you're suffering from them, I'm sorry. Like I'm not one to put you down because of that. I just feel like there are people out there that just like they just like they pretend. It's like he's like, no, I actually have like ADHD, mental illnesses, and like, oh, I talk and like I have Tourette's and everything. No, I don't believe half of what you said, and even if you do, like, have all that, why the heck are you telling me about it? I don't care. I'm gonna judge you based off of the kind of person you are, not like what the heck you freaking like what mental illness you have. I've got tons of friends with mental illnesses. I have I've had a couple mental illnesses. I probably still do. But, I don't let it bother me. I don't make it a part of my personality, which is kind of what it seems like some of these people do. And it makes me annoyed, really, because it's just, it doesn't, it rubs me the wrong way. It makes me feel like talking to you is just like worthless. Like, why would I talk to you about this stuff? Yeah, it makes me think you less of you as a person. It's like, yeah, sure, you can have mental issues and still be a cool person, but when you start making it your personality, that's just it's too far. I don't want to interact with someone like that. Why would you? You know? All they do is freaking complain and they seem to brag about it. And then there are people like that are monetizing it or like playing to it, trying to like guilt people with it. That's the worst, is people that are trying to like, guilt you into like feeling a certain way because of that. Like utter scum, those people. Gosh. It's just the worst. I don't like interacting with those people. You shouldn't be, to anybody watching this video, you guys shouldn't be like afraid to be yourself. You shouldn't be like you shouldn't be like that. It's dumb. No one's gonna think less of you. No one's gonna like be mad at you because of it, you know? Just be yourself. Honestly. Like that's all you gotta do. It sucks seeing it sucks seeing things that just don't really like work, you know? I don't know. You guys shouldn't be ashamed of who you are. I think. I like maybe that's the core of it, is that like you should never be afraid to be who you are. Because at the end of the day, like who cares? You know? Who cares? It's not such a big deal. Honestly. It's tedious to say the least. I lose here. Unfortunate. I'm just tired of interacting with people that are fake. They just they just don't like I hate people that aren't genuine. It's honestly the worst interacting with them. Just be yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself. And if you are, then get some confidence. Like who are you relying on? Who's like forcing you to be someone you're not? Because I tell you what, if it's like, well, my friends like think of me this way, so I gotta be like that. Those aren't your friends. Those are not your friends. Hands down. Like, stop talking to those people. Maybe like it's okay, and like if someone's affecting your life in a bad way, that's forcing you to be someone that you're not, and you know that, and you want to leave them, it's okay. Like it's okay to leave that person. Like the fact that you're staying in that relationship is flabbergasting, honestly. it honestly is just like the weirdest thing possible. So many issues could be solved, if people were just genuine. Now, people aren't going to be, but, that's up to them. You should be, like, able to be yourself around the people you like. If you're not able to be like, who you want to be when you're around other people, you're not in a, okay, you're not in a good, like, environment. I would leave. It's okay. It's okay to accept, like, to realize that someone is a part of your life and that they're a part of, like, I don't know, what you are as a person, but it's also okay to accept that those people are like only part of your past. You got what I mean? They don't have to be part of your future, you know? There's always time. There's always, you know, there's always hope. That sounds cringy as balls, but you know what I mean. It's just there's always time and there's always like time to move on if you know what I mean. I mean, take it from me, I have a horrible relationship with my mom. Like, it's not that great and it could be better, but I've moved on. I've decided that, hey, yeah, everything she's done till now has shaped me as a person, but I'm not going to let what she does affect me going here on out. I made that decision about 3 years ago, and my life has been insanely better. Here I am on YouTube freaking giving life advice, as freaking 18 years old. Ugh, I don't know. Yeah, honestly, it's more annoying to have to deal with the people that like can't realize this stuff from themselves, or they weren't in like a position where they could learn that thing. I don't want that happening to other people because it's happened to me. I don't like the fact that like I don't like the fact that like the people just like can't figure it out. I mean, I get rid of God's willing. Yeah. But uh, uh, you guys should never be afraid of who you want to be. It's honestly like one of the most frustrating things I see in this day and age is people just too scared to be themselves. Or, they have so many mental issues that like they can't even get past it or something along those lines.
I am by your side. The end. Steel yourself for battle.
Have some confidence in your life, guys. It'll get you really far, honestly. It'll move you. Your life will be better because of it. If you just stop caring about what people think, find something that you enjoy, find something that you love to do, and then just put your whole life into that. You know, do whatever it takes to get to that point and to do that thing. You know, and usually, like, I know that like can be unhealthy or whatever, but honestly, honestly, you like I know it's cringy, but you guys need to follow your goals. I got tons of friends that are doing that right now, and if you don't really have one right now, well, explore, get some options, figure something out, you know? A lot of a lot of this world is just trying to do something. Yeah, the fastest way you can figure out if you like something is to do it, you know? It's the fastest way. You know, oh, well, maybe I like baking. Well, to try it, you know? It's worth putting time and money into that if you're willing to like do it, you know? Ugh. Never feel ashamed of what you guys like, what you guys do. Well, you guys are capable of doing so much, and honestly, like it's a shame to see people just waste what they can do, waste their potential. I don't know, guys. It rubs me the wrong way. I hate seeing it, and to be honest, I find it incredibly annoying that there are people out there that just like can't, just cannot, like, just can't. They cannot cope with it. They 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 focus way too much on their feelings, you know? The fact that you're letting them like dictate you and like it, get a hold of yourself, all right? If there's one thing you take away from this, like just be yourself, honestly. It'll get you so much farther than like being anybody else ever will. And I mean that, you know. I could walk into any store and like land a job with just me. Okay, maybe not, but you get what I mean. I should be able to just do what needs to be done. Life's rough, you know, but just because it's hard doesn't mean it can't be awesome. You know, there'll be a lot of hard things that you guys got to go through. Loss, you know, loss is a big one. People die all the time, and honestly, it's horrible to see happening. Hmm. Keep it more ruthless. Will become a lot less, well, less painful because of that. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked me blabbing about all this crap. I friggin' just I don't know why I felt like talking about this. I just kind of did. It wasn't really any reason or rhyme to it. And this is less like just about the things I hate. I guess it is fakes, but still. I just hate the way people act nowadays and how fake they are. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Um, yeah, don't kill yourselves. Have a good day, you know. Make the most of it. You know, keep hating. I'll make some more videos later. I don't know. I'll make something. Why not?